Six Flags is a nightmare. Well, for elephants at least. Okay, here's what happened. In 2010, an elephant named Joyce was sent to a theme park called Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, Six Flags Great Adventure sounds like an awesome place, and that's because it is. It has some of the coolest and most extreme roller coasters ever built, including one that held the record for the tallest and fastest in the world. But as it turns out, this is only cool for humans, not elephants. And that's because of what elephants can do.
Elephants have many superpowers, but one of their superpowers is really their skill to pick up seismic activities and noises in the environment. And they do that through sensors in their feet that pick up those vibrations and transmit it to the brain in the elephant's head.
And because of this innate ability, they are also able to communicate with other elephants across several miles. So when we heard about captive elephants living near roller coasters, we thought, do these vibrations even reach them?
The vibrations absolutely reach the elephants.
These are seismologists from the University of Maryland. Together, they placed several seismometers around Six Flags and left them there for about 30 days, collecting valuable data.
In the end, we deployed 8 nodes around the area, and we wanted to make sure that we did not have nodes concentrated in a certain location.
By placing these seismometers in different areas around Six Flags, they were able to properly identify where these vibrations were actually coming from.
We could see that they had this very repeating signal that correlates pretty nicely in time with when the roller coaster system was running. If you look at, there's a pulse of energy, pulse of energy, pulse of energy. Essentially, you're seeing the signature every time the roller coaster runs through the park.
Of course, this wasn't the only thing that the team was able to detect. In all, the team discovered 3 main sources of vibrations underground.
One of which is the roller coasters. Another one would be the water treatment plants. And most importantly, the safari trucks.
So in addition to the roller coasters, the elephants are also picking up significant vibrations from the safari trucks that pass by every 3 to 5 minutes. That means that Joyce and the other elephants living in Six Flags are experiencing multiple vibrations all at once.
So imagine you have an apartment that's right next to an elevated train. So whenever that train goes by, you feel a vibration. It shakes the whole apartment, dishes on your walls, and it'll wake you up at night as it goes by. Now imagine you're in that same apartment building and there's a subway that goes underneath of you as well. At some point it becomes bad for your health. So the question then, of course, is, does an elephant feel these things differently?
So what the data also tells us is that it is in the frequency levels that we know elephants are susceptible to. So we know they can hear it and they detect it. So we just have to assume that any noise level that we can detect, and that's artificial, can cause stress to the animals, especially if they can't avoid it and if it's consistently happening day after day for all their life.
For now, the ground beneath Joyce and the other elephants will continue to tremble with vibrations from the roller coasters and safari trucks nearby. Unfortunately, this is just one of the many problems these elephants currently face at Six Flags.
It's not only the noise, but it's also the limited space, the limited interaction with other elephants, the cold weather and the climate. So the responsible thing for Six Flags to do is to release Joyce from their park and enable Joyce a better life and a facility that can care adequately for the complex needs that Joyce has.
To learn more about this report, visit worldanimalprotection.us.